Right then, another glorious morning. Just thought I'd have a walk round of what we know so far, stuff that we're going to have to do. So that tyre's got to come off, there's water in there. It goes down anyway, so there's something not right with the rim. And we need to think what to do about the chrome on that wheel. So that's that bit. Rotors look okay. Gonna have to put some seal kits in those two. I don't know if they're moving, but they seem to be kind of working. Forks look okay, except for the missing fork brace. I don't know anything about the electronics, so I'm not even going to talk about that just now. I need a replacement for that indicator that I snapped. Tank neck bolt just there snapped off, got to try and get that out. Breather tube. So I've just written a bunch of stuff down. Oh yeah, I was talking about this. So back to this. I was talking about this the other day. Right now, I'm not sure on that. I'm having second thoughts. So I went all up in the air about it. But to be honest, this thing's a big arse bike, and it's going to make some noise. So if any way, shape, or form I can make it a little bit greener and kinder to the environment, then that's worth doing. So we'll get this fixed. Maybe these California people know what they're talking about. On the other hand, this was a 1980s attempt at doing something, and I just want to understand what it was trying to achieve, and did it actually work? And if it did, and we can fix it, let's fix it. Let's make this thing greener. If it didn't do anything, then it's just adding weight to the bike. So if it doesn't work, regardless of what it says, I don't need it on there. Our laws don't require that. So as long as what it kicks out, the exhaust, comes into the right numbers, we're fine. But if we can make it nicer, let's make it nicer. So we'll do that. Fork brace, obviously I still need. I need a set of mirrors. I took that one off because it was horrible. Side panels, they're kind of fakey ones and cracked, but back on the same subject, we don't want to spend money if we don't have to. Need to put caliper kits front and rear, carb kits in each one of those 4 carbs. Shock absorbers we're going to leave as they are for now. We've got both those wheels. I'm not pulling any chrome off today, I'm not in a chrome mood. We've got those wheels to do. Petrol tank, fuel tank, and this one. And the auxiliary down here. We're going to need to clean out the inside of them, get the rust out. Whatever we're doing with that, need a battery for it. A set of plugs, some oil filter, air filter. And we're still looking for an exhaust, or what we're going to do with the exhaust for the right hand side of the bike. We've got that left one, which is okay for now. So on top of that, then we've got to put the ignition back in, and we've got to check out all this wiring. And we need to test the coils, make sure the coils work. We need to see if we're getting spark out of all 4. The CDI units work. We need to know if the rev counter works, because that works off one of these CDIs. Can't remember exactly which one. Stoplight, tail light stuff should be fine. They generally are. I don't like the look of this. It looks like the wiring's been rubbing at some point. Same here. In fact, it's been repaired. Look there, that bit of blue. So let's get something a bit more substantial around that. I've got the same problem on my bike. On my 345 rather, the cover rubs this. Just bad design. I got the air filter off. Not taken this inner air filter screen thing, whatever it is, off yet, but it looks reasonably clean down in there. Need to get this rear fender off, get that rubbed down and painted up before it gets any worse. We can just do that with some satin black acrylic. Not seeing anything leaking out of it since yesterday, so that's always a win. See if we still got back brakes. Ooh, we have. They feel good. Front brakes still feel meat. I'll fix them. Don't know if you've noticed as well, from when this bike first started, you notice it just starting to look a little bit more like it in there, a little bit less white crusty nonsense and a little bit more shine and black again. Yeah, that's WD-40. Just every now and then I just come past and just waft a bit on, let it soak in. And it's, I mean, this one was all covered in some kind of weird mould, wasn't it? And it's absorbed and gobbled up most of that. I've not polished it or anything yet. I'm literally just going, just spraying it down. More WD-40 the better. Although I am using my wife's can of WD-40 and she's quite upset about that. So I'm going to have to get some more. So yep, that's where we are.